We left off a couple hours ago because I got off to play some Paragon and oh boy, it was fun.
Yeah.
See, the person in the background really agrees. Ah! Mom! I said I'm playing with Barbie. Beating my dick. Okay, so we need to remember what we were doing. Okay. Oh yeah. So this is like the big area. Okay.
Hey, as long as you're beating your dick and not
Hey, Stranger. Look at D.
Stranger. I'm pretty sure you said my screen.
It's a pretty big area, but it's pretty fucking pointless. I can't find any of the orbs that I need to find because I need to find 6 fragments for this orb, and it's supposed to be slotted down in there. Probably a lot.
Yes, that was
My anus is prepared. Some people say wasted, I say cremated.
yes.
Ocean man, that you'll understand.
The crust is elusive when it. Oh, you're gonna get copyright strike. Never.
My diamonds! I'm just kidding. It won't budge my dick hole. Let's open this bitch. I got some juvenation. Let's see. Yeah, fuck! I was so ready for it to open it. Bob Marley.
Bob Marley's cool, dude. Okay.
Okay. Dude, don't talk to me.
I said don't talk trash.
You said don't talk trash to Bob Marley.
Don't talk to Bob Marley.
Don't talk to Bob Marley.
You talked about one more time, I swear.
If you fucking talk to him, Quentin, remember you plugged it into the wall socket. Remember, not that, because it kept on turning it off. Yeah, it kept on turning the laptop off. Into the wall socket rather than that. Like it does it to me. I'm just saying. Of course you didn't. Where's your brain cells, Grandpa?
What's that supposed to mean, ho? You trying to suck a pee-pee or not?
I'm trying to suck a fat one. In theory, pieces of the orb are in these rooms because he said something about it, but I can't find a single fucking piece. So, we're just gonna search this area until my pee-pee gets hard.
And also, in theory, I could suck your dick right now.
Jesus Christ!
It's Jason Bourne.
Why the fuck did I not see this tinderbox in here?
Because you're a man of the caucasus.
I'm a man of the cock. This is. On top of Caucasus, I love stealing content. That's why whenever people are... Just kidding. If I stole content, would I really be a creator or an abuser?
Good to see.
Oh shit.
I found a big lighthouse. One which had not been plundered. Do you know Mithrais's? I suppose it doesn't matter. It is an old faith, building temples out of caverns. The dark walls being the universe, and inside are its flowers. Humans watching the sky slowly turn. But the followers do have one thing to arouse them a real sense of connection to creation. The
Shit on
force.
Minecraft, you get deleted forever.
Like, that's an actual thing.
No, I'm fucking around.
Because Minecraft's really sorry, this channel's been deleted.
I know because Alexander took it and brought it to Brandenburg.
I think I need to backtrack farther than I think, because I'm being so fucking stupid. 6 pieces of orb. Okay, my dude keeps on getting caught in these stairs and it's really concerning. Oh! Okay, so like the contraption that's here leads downwards, right? Okay, so it's like that place where the thing is at, if I could build boxes up there. Wait, are you voicing your opinions that don't matter?
No, I shit myself.
Good to see you. Violence of
What the fuck? Jesus.
He unearthed a number of common temples and gathered a whole collection of them. But unlike every other finder since the fall of Christ, he was able to
It wasn't that fucking simple! Oh my god, I'm so stupid!
use them and was able to travel far and wide beyond the world itself. Me, powerful. Not the way I hoped for. I've done all that I can to escape this prison. But now, I use all my strength merely to stay alive.
Okay, now we get to backtrack and flip some switches. Honestly, I didn't even need to fucking use that barrel. I just had to push a gear back in place I could have easily just done earlier.
Barrels? My name is PewDiePie. I hate barrels.
My name.
Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
Shit. Game circle.
Shit! I don't care if you use my real name. I've said it so many times and people have called it to me during streams, so like...
Well,
What's the point in hiding your identity when people already know it?
Julian, you even wear the same
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
And you have the headphone as him. You're PewDiePie. Now in a few years, you can
got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Oh, the transept. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go to the transept. The transept. Holy shit. Why the fuck do I get myself in the craziest of area?
Baron, how much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me, Open! Kill me! This one, prepare him.
This is where the ritual is performed. Oh, that's so fucking lit. Skirt! You know, let's go up these stairs. You're looking pretty, welcoming. Hey, it's Alexander. Or at least that's what I think he looks like, right? Oh, another one, yes! Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know I've become, I'm not blind, I'm a monster to them. A demonic sultan perched on a dark mountaintop. There's little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. I fucking love those things. Gives you a backstory to the backstory. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I figured out that the reaction I'll get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into the breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. Jesus. The right steps to take here, therefore, to restrain the victims is still dazed. To restrain while the victim is still dazed. Proceed by presenting the form of torture you're about to apply, and then continue with the actual act. Oh, Jesus, didn't get to finish it. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into great fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damages. It will prove more efficient in the process. More efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible, with breaks to let the body settle. If you're whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. Well, you got a lot on the fucking backstory right there of how people get tortured down here. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is dizzying. That's the door I entered in, so this is the door that I'll be going down into. The rapist hanged upside down, his ears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The saw between his legs and lodged himself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Oh, it fucking filled itself up all the way. Meant to hit it once and I hit it twice. Kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. Shit.
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man. How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault. Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
No, please. I'll do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. I'll do anything. I'm innocent.
The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. Didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again.
How are things coming? You seem to have found also.
Another one of these, Jesus. In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place. Woefully forgotten. Once in a while someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent car before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they will too grow old and pass away, while I remain the same. Aged, not by time, but by anguish. Agrippa channels Wire. The Wire. Booba. Why taunts me from the other side. I trust him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion and seed of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the world beyond. Ware complains he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs to give him Agrippa first so that he too can help. First, so he too can help. Jesus. If he can guarantee sex, I will happily oblige, but how am I to part him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is a most helpless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Wire told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and tempter. Poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the infernal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile grounds for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tempter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling cairn. I will have to address Wire with this, as he will have to supply me with a host, as a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. One note speaks of a mixture made with 3 ingredients. Let's go back to Fux's face and tell him that.
Dad, good to see you. Incredible. You found Vile's recipe. Then there might still be a chance. Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another realm. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate, Daniel. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic via the scribe. And do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb, you won't be able to save me.
Well, let's try and save him. Seems like this area has the stuff that we need. We already have the blood. We just need the fungi and the whatchamacallit. Tempter. That's what it is.
August 1839. The Blood Wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. Please, I didn't do anything. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the man, cut the lines. Leave the man cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain. Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
I'm sorry, that was just hilarious as fuck. What happened to the knife I grabbed? Aw, I thought you could keep it. Disrespect women, acquire currency. Fuck bitches, get money, in other words.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both. The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
I got the second piece. Agrippa's channel's way. Okay, so I need to get a bucket attached to the rope that was in that one place. And that's how I get the last part. For a second I thought that was like a real life thing rather than in-game. So when I saw that I was like, wait. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking tits, dude. The foragers stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as if they waited for his body to slip for just a moment. His knee jerked, and he felt blood trickle down his leg, and pain. His head fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realize his eye had ruptured and began to leak. I need to find a bucket. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I have an idea.
Oh, whoa, what's this?
I'm doing something, okay? I'm creating this mixture of chemicals, Quentin person dudes.
I see that all the all pieces you need. I know it.
I think this meat's gonna come in real handy. Yes! Oh! Yes!
I see that all the all pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tonic before attempting to mend the ore, there might still be a chance for you to save me. Please, my fate is in your hands. I see that all the all pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tonic before attempting to mend the ore, there might still be a
I'm gonna make the tonic in the next area if the next area works the way I think it is. Hi, person.
No, don't kill her.
Oh my god! Yeah, I'm dead.
I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same, you and I. Did you really drink from the amnesia mixture? It does explain so much of your behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do. You talked about redemption, how you would face the orb's shadow and save our work, and me. I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow. Thank you, friend.
Penises. Oh shit, it's doing that shit to his penis. Ah shit. It's disgusting.
It's on table. Okie dokie. Ow, yes.
How do you get rid of the water then? This is honestly the best. Okay, I'm gonna be back in a minute. Have to do something. And back. Come on! What the fuck?
Tonight, we will unlock the power of the orb and ultimately banish the shadow hunting me. I feel it closing in on me and I fear for my life more than ever. Just outside Olstadt lies a small settlement where Zimmerman, a dairy farmer, lives with his wife and 3 children. Took the coach, went there. Our visit was unexpected, and Alexander was able to strike Zimmerman down without alerting the others. As he went to take care of the farmhands, I began to look for the children. We should have more than enough prisoners to finish the ritual now.
What the fuck?
You need to watch this video.
Come on with me, come on, let's fly away. Foreskin. There's no way back no matter where I go. There's only just one way.
my god.
The castle trembled, and I could hear the chancel collapse. Quickly, off with the head! And then, whatever happened, get me through that gate. My pupil, Johann Bach, said he found a way to take me with him beyond the stars. But I was too afraid to come along. Seriously. And now, all I can do is regret it. I've always hoped fire would return and give me a second chance. But so does Alexander. That's why he keeps me here, as a hostage, hoping fire will reveal himself.
Can I ask why you sound like a fucking banshee?
Like a what?
A fucking banshee.
I don't know.
Can I just stop getting fucking hit? Oh god.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Oh, now I'm scared. I feel like I should go back.
You're a good boy, Daniel. And I appreciate your compliment. But I believe you have more important things to take care of. You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Okay. Okay, now I continue. I can continue on. I just want to do everything for Agrippa before, anything. Airdrop, something like that. Send the nudes over desktop. Something about Frenchie don't hotbox.
Hey, that's a copyright.
Shut the fuck up!
You're gonna get killed by the
I'm gonna touch your kids.
copyright. For stealing someone else's content.
Collect a piece of the orb in Amnesia. The orb does not by itself remove the barrier. Something must be done with the machinery. Well, let's go back. What the fuck is that? Dude, it's like it wants to drop or something.
Of August, 1839. I cannot believe what I have become. One of the girls escaped and I chased after her all the way upstairs. I hunted her down and... What is her life worth? How many lives can I take before I surrender my own? Sure, I would kill a murderer to save an innocent. But to kill an innocent to save myself? A cold-blooded murderer.
And this is his downfall. What do you want? No, thank you. Where the fuck is my son? I like how it despawns if it doesn't spot you at all. Made him drink the tonic and then killed him. So we gotta beat it.
Of August, 1839. It's not fair. I'm not to blame. I've been manipulated by that demon. He played my guilty conscience and duped me into facing the shadow alone. That vile, conspiring man. He expects me to meet my death as he steals power beyond imagination. Alexander, I will kill you for what you have done. If only the shadow had caught me in London or Algeria, I wouldn't have to suffer this humiliation. You made me a murderer, a monster. And now, I merely await my death. I am too weak to press on. I can hardly stand as my knees fail me. I cannot see as my eyes are dressed in tears. I am as broken as the men I've tortured. If only I could wipe my fear away, as we did with them.
Sorry. Or fucking that.
Wondering if you were going to show up. I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear now? Am I the villain? Good and evil. Such comforting concepts, but hardly applicable. Are you so blind that you see no good in me or evil in Agrippa? Don't do that. I realize you doubt my intentions. Why stop it? You are ruining it. We are so close, I beg you. Maybe I'm saving mine too. I'm just like you, Daniel. A prisoner of circumstance, trapped in a world I no longer recognize. As you gain your freedom, will you deny me mine? We are so close, closer than I've been for centuries.
I'm sorry for ruining the moment.
It was my greatest triumph, and I never looked back. You think I was afraid, fleeing Brennenburg? Huh. Quite the contrary. I knew it was my purgatory. Hellfire made to wash away my sins. There's no denying the things I've done, but I have paid my tribute. I gave them that awful man. I did the right thing.
We've only died twice. The third time doesn't count because it was required for the story. It's pretty impressive. Let's see what happens when we hit continue. Hopefully we can do the Agrippa thing now. If not, then I'll just, you know, so. Oh yeah, we're gonna do Agrippa thing. The thingy for Agrippa.
I was wondering if you were going to show up. I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear now? Am I the villain? Good and evil. Such so blind that you see no good in me or evil in Agrippa?
The portal's about to open.
Don't do that. I realize you doubt my intentions. Why would I take such extreme measures to save your life? Maybe I'm saving mine too. Do you see it? A whole other world. Oh, isn't it beautiful? I can finally return home.
Let's see if there's a third
There
ending.
he is. Do you see him, Vaya? He deserves so much more. Please, help him. I know you can. Don't worry, Daniel. It will be all right.
Now let's get the last ending, I guess. Just wait till the portal opens and then bam.
I was wondering if you were going to show up. I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear now? Am I the villain? Good and evil. Such comforting concepts, but hardly applicable. Are you so blind that you see no good in me or evil in Agrippa? Do that. I realize you doubt my intentions. Why would I take such extreme measures to save your life? Maybe I'm saving mine too.
Big fucking gay.
Do you see it? A whole other world. Oh, isn't it beautiful? I can finally return home. But I'm sorry. You are still painful. Forever by the shadow. Soon.
So I'm just gonna check out these trophies. Killed Alexander and escaped, allow Alexander to escape, and then rescued Agrippa. Those are the 3 endings you can get. And there's picked up every tinderbox. Left when things were getting interesting in Amnesia the Dark Descent. I don't even know how to get that one.
Please, let me go.
Thank you, my friend. Your sacrifice won't be forgotten. You will be celebrated forever.
Well, if you did like it, please do like, rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Ah!